This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2024 Taurus New Moon. The new moon takes place on May 7th, 2024 at 8:21 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 11:21 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. On May 8th, 2024 at 3:21 a.m. Universal Time at 18 degrees Taurus, 2 minutes. Chaos is settling down. The ground is beginning to feel stable. We have come to a point of doing something with and about everything that broke loose, up, or out recently. The Taurus New Moon has us picking up the pieces and rearranging them into new but solid, practical, and workable forms. We're planting new seeds and putting radically different slants onto existing projects. This new moon is smack in the middle of Taurus, the zodiac's first earth sign. It's everything the recent Aries emphasis is not: grounded, grounding, nurturing growth, taking time, tasting, tending, and resting. Aries remains a factor with two planets, Mars and Mercury, the North Node, and two asteroids, Chiron and Eris, in the sign. The weight, though, has shifted to Taurus, the sign's ruler Venus inclining our desires to the sensory, the sun and moon, and the co-stars of April's big action, bountiful Jupiter and quick change agent Uranus. The new moon is planting its new starts and next phases on top of the blast site. The lunation is close to the degree of the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, as well as close enough to Uranus for his electric radical innovation to zap the new moon's proceedings. Uranus's proximity to Jupiter, heading for the door out of Taurus, pulls the benefactor's amplifying powers into the mix as well. This is the time to plant and nurture the new, novel, and innovative. It's especially favorable for matters involving women, resources, food, the arts, and, with Uranus's involvement, technology. What can you do now, or focus on, or put energy into that did not previously feel possible? You're probably already thinking along those lines. This moon's possibilities are emerging in the spaces that were opened up by the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Metaphoric jail cells have sprung open, and we are all venturing out, looking at the terrain with fresh eyes and approaching our physical circumstances quite differently. Despite the turmoil that's rocked this stretch of the sky, the next phase promises to be extremely stable, if slow going. It's tethered by a sextile to Saturn, planet of order, time, and structure, which invites caution, wisdom, and treating our seeds with care and respect. The sextile might also dispose people in authority or well-positioned help favorably toward our efforts. Another assist comes from a trine to the asteroid Ceres, goddess of grain, nurturing, and the harvest. Earthly focused by nature and also by sign, here Capricorn, she is tangibly supporting this moon's seeds blossoming in practical, physical, consumable growth. Planting a real garden could be an exercise in amazement. Even if you have a bad track record with plants, you might pull off miracles with these aspects. Send pictures, please. Sound too good to be true? Could there be a fly in the ointment? Well, maybe a gnat. The moon's unconventional, innovative vibe isn't entirely comfortable. It's got an undercurrent of fighting words and inner arguments that defy turning off. The source is the moon's semisextile to Mercury and his tight conjunction to Chiron. Use the friction to triple dog dare yourself to go for the radically new. The soil's fertile and nutrient rich, and the planets are shining favorably on it. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to listen to my weekly podcast, sign up for my newsletter, and get a Jupiter in Gemini guide as a thank you, and, of course, book a session with me. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio and TV on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and in the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. I post on Instagram and Threads at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.